Hello?
Oh, you made it. And you're dressed for the job as well.
Where am I? Who are you? And why am I wearing work clothes?
Man, do I have a proposition for you. Hey everyone, and welcome to part 4 of the Trail Ruin Excavation in Minecraft. My name is Daskalos, and I'm a professional archaeologist and certified interpretive guide.
And I'm MC Oda. I'm a Minecraft YouTuber with several Let's Play and SMP series on my channel. I even have some exciting new things coming soon. But today, I'm a general contractor, and I'm here to design and build a museum.
That's right, some of you had suggested that I go into some interpretation and build a museum, so I thought, who would be a good person to build a museum? And the only name that came to mind was Oda here. This man is an incredibly talented builder who is criminally underrated and totally blows me away with his skill. He subscribed to my channel back when my subscriber count was in the low double digits and has been nothing but supportive and helpful this entire time. As you all know, I got incredibly lucky with the algorithm and I want to share that with him, so go check out his channel, subscribe, and follow both the construction of the museum and his latest hardcore series, which has a pretty genius premise to it. Oda, is there anything you want to say to these folks before you head off to build a museum?
Well, actually, we are standing on the future site of the museum right now, and it's only a short walk to the dig site from here. Actually, I've already begun drawing up plans, and I am excited to get this project started.
Alright, man. Well, I won't take up any more of your time, and I look forward to seeing what it is you've built. So, which way back?
It's, that way, through the trees.
Ah, okay. Alright, man. Sounds good. We'll see you then. Alright, now, just so everyone knows, when this series is done and the museum is built, this world will be downloadable for everyone to come and explore. Not only will we have the museum and the ruins, but there will also be an interpretive trail going through the ruins as well. More information when we get closer to that time. But for now, while he's off doing that, let's head back to the dig site and get a good view from above to plan out today's dig. Alright. So, this building is obviously fully exposed, and we still have some of that gray building and purple building over there waiting to be exposed. And if I remember correctly, there's sort of a fleshy colored building off this way too. So I think what I'm going to do today is I'm going to expose more of the buildings around the tower, using the tower as sort of a focal point. But first, there's something I want to show you down here. And that's these. You see, I noticed that there were cavities in the soil near the road, and this ties into something I talked about last episode. Remember last time when I mentioned that organics aren't usually found in the archaeological record? Well, you probably wondered what happens when those organics rot away underground, and how we know that there were organics in the first place. Well, sometimes what will happen is that a log or branch or beam of some sort rots away, and the ground around it has compacted enough to where it doesn't cave in. So what you're left with is something like this, a cavity. Sometimes we're lucky enough to get the imprint on the compacted soil to know for sure what was there, whether that be wood, a basket, clothing, or even a body itself, much like at Pompeii. So what I'm going to do when I find these cavities is I'm going to fill them with some birch logs since we're in the birch biome, and that's probably what was here. But enough yammering away. I got my shovel, I got my pick. Let's get our hands dirty. So who's excited about a museum? If you are, hit the like button and raise your hand. Okay, now put it down because obviously I can't see you raising your hand at home. Anyways, MC Oda and I have had some pretty lengthy conversations about this museum. One thing I want to stress is that the museum is entirely his project. All I have done is just given him the most bare bones of an idea, and that was just about how I want the artifacts to be displayed. The entirety of the project, from layout to size, shape, and everything else, is all coming from that man's mind. Yoda showed me the floor plan the other day, and I gotta say, it was impressive. He also showed me a mock-up of 2 of the rooms. Now, they were obviously mostly empty and no displays were seen, but I was quite impressed with it. I did stop there so that when we do the reveal, I want to have my genuine reaction recorded. And in case you're wondering, we will reveal 1, maybe 2 rooms on this channel, but the entire reveal with my reaction will be all on his channel. I really do hope you give him a follow. He's good people. So as you can see, we seem to have hit the opening to a cave system, and just in case anyone is typing away in the comments section, stop now. Hold on real quick. If you're going to be asking me what we do in the real world when we come across something like this, I'll be completely honest with you, I have no idea. I've never been in this situation, and as such, I can be no help for you there. If there is an archaeologist watching this right now who has had this situation, by all means, say something in the comments. I'm kind of curious now too. Okay, these buildings are now completely uncovered, and yes, I am a little weirded out by the fact that the roof of one of them is pretty close to my skin tone. Is the building made of me? Am I made of the building? Hey, let's find the rest of that road, shall we? Now, I've had a few suggestions for mods and texture packs, and I'd like to clarify something. Not only do I want this series to be educational and entertaining, but I also want it to be accessible. And what I mean by that is I want somebody watching this who has a computer that can barely run Minecraft say to themselves, I can do that with my current setup. So I'm trying to keep this series as vanilla as possible, and the same goes for my Bronze Age series as well. I just figured I'd throw that out there. There have been many comments suggesting that I continue this series with other structures in Minecraft, specifically the ancient city, ocean ruins, and all that nether stuff. With the popularity of this series, it would be dumb of me not to continue on. However, there's not much more I could teach you about archaeology in Minecraft, and this is an educational series. That being said, I am still open to the possibility of continuing this with other ruined structures. So I tell you what, if you want to see me continue this in other structures around this world, leave a comment with the word yes in it. Nothing else, just the word yes. Let's screw with all the people that didn't watch the video all the way through or just fast forwarded to the end. And nobody tell them when they can't figure it out either. That's half the fun. Oh, that suspicious gravel just fell into the cavity and broke. Nothing I can do about it now, just gotta keep on going. It was here that I screwed up. You see, it was getting later on in the evening, so I decided to call it a night and cook myself some dinner. Green chili chicken mac and cheese, by the way, from scratch, not from a box, of course. That's right, ladies, I can cook. Anyways, after dinner I went to bed, and the next day decided to get up and do some excavations in this world. Unfortunately, Replay Mod decided not to record anything, and I got a good bit done too. I just wish you could see it. I followed the road and eventually found the end of it, which is fitting as the end of our journey with this site is approaching quickly too. I'm going to leave you with some glamour shots, and next time we'll go ahead and expand out to the sides of the road. This should uncover the remainder of the site. Then it'll be time to make the landscape around it prettier and easier to explore, and then it'll be on to the museum and the world download. But until next time, I'll see you then.